Yes, good morning. Fitri Joroji here, and welcome to Website Artisan. So, in today's short video, I will be going through a website and actually audit them so that you can see what are the mistakes that many website owners make that are costing them a lot of potential revenue. If you're doing this, I'm telling you, you are leaving a lot of money on the table and customers. So, let's go through few sample websites. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna minimize this, and then I am going to find a website, preferably in Kuala Lumpur. So let's think of something here. Pest control Malaysia. So now let's check skilltermite.com. So of course, first thing first, this has nothing to do with website development, but if you can appear at the first few line when people search the keyword, chances are people will land on your site. So one half the equation is already done. When people search, they found your website and they land on your website. Now when they land on your website, the next thing comes. So if you look at this, the first thing we see when we land on this website is general pest control. And there's a lot of text talking about integrated service program for residential, corporate, proactive pest management from our team is designed to protect our customer from pests with a customized blah 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 yada yada yada. So the problem with this landing page, this is not even a landing page, this web page is actually, first, when you land, of course you know that it's a termite what do you call that, exterminator service, but when you land on it, you just don't know where to click. So imagine if I am having a very very bad termite infestation at my house and my office. When I go actually when I land on this website, chances are I don't know what to do. There is no button asking me to book the service or call them. Yes, maybe there's phone number here, but when you do not give your audience a way for them to contact you, to take action, you are committing one of the biggest sin in website development, your website marketing, which is not putting a clear call to action. So the next mistake is not explaining how this pest control service is actually making you better off. So let's do a little of changes here. So I've got this rewriting plugin, so I'm just gonna rewrite this. Let's see, how would we name this? We take care of your living spaces so you don't have to worry about termites. And then just imagine if this is a button, it would be something like call now. And then perhaps if you want to include the word integrated service programs, residential and corporate, then you can include it down there, where chances are people will not read. Or you can just put a price there. Proactive pest termite extermination service starting from RM99. Call now. sure. Now this is a little too long, but what we can do is say we make sure your living space termite free. You see, however you choose to write it, but when people land on your website, they have to be reminded that you are actually benefiting them. Just imagine this: if I were to write something like this with very good photo behind, or if I can include a photo of happy people, or even people sleeping but they're scared because there's a lot of termites, so they would actually evoke emotion. Another thing you have to understand is that when people buy, they do not buy based on their logical mind. The emotional mind makes the decision. The logical mind just push the decision. Like, how many you don't go around and see people who buy Porsche because it's a Continental. No, people buy it because it's beautiful, it's fast, it makes you feel good being in it. So do the same thing for your website. So when people land on your website, you have to have elements that are emotional. So when you explain the benefits in this context, you can see, so you can sleep better. This may not be the perfect right line, but if an elements of emotions are displayed properly on your website, chances are people will click call to action because they can relate to that. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. A simple short video on how you can improve the first section of your website. If you guys have any other questions, or if you guys are not sure what's the right way for you to actually revamp your first website, you can schedule a free site audit. I will do the same thing for your website. We'll go through it, and then we'll brainstorm, and then at the end of that report, at the end of the session, you will know what can you do and what's the real potential of your website, guys. So guys, I'm telling you guys that your website is your business greatest asset. Do it right, your business will flourish. Do it bad, do it wrong, it's just another liability for your business, guys. Hope you guys have a good day.